These recent years, and by recent years I mean 4th gen, in the K-pop industry we get to see things like 17 to 15-year-olds debuting, minors getting exposed to unhealthy diets, enslaving contracts, and a toxic industry. All of this and more in today's video, debuting underage idols. 2201, hello everyone, my name is Irenerin, and Happy New Year! Yay, girly resuscitated again. Anyways, good news is that in this video, I do have a script. Yay, no more unorganized ideas and deviations. As for today, we have a very problematic topic in the sense that what the hell is going on with this? So without much further introduction, let's get started. First, I'm going to cover some terms that I will be using in this video. So dictionary. Gen refers to a period of time, in this case going from 7 to 10 years, in which groups debut. First gen was from 1992 to 2002. Recognize anyone here? Well, that one in the left is Yang Hyun-suk from YG, owner and founder. Second gen was from 2002 to 2012. Third gen was from 2012 to 2019. And fourth gen from 2019 to, I don't know. There's people who say that we are in the 4th gen still, but others say that 4th gen ended in 2023, which is way too little time, and that we are now in 5th gen. That tells us that such recently debuted groups, being Paemon, Eyelid, Kiss of Life, are 5th gen. I was seriously surprised when people were saying that New Jeans were 5th gen when they debuted, but no, New Jeans is 4th gen, and if we were in 5th gen, then 4th gen ended last year. No, we're in 2025, so it ended in 2023. Damn it, we're in 2025 already. Okay. Maknae is the youngest of a group.
In Korea, you can't eat until the elders eat. Ning Ning is the maknae, which means she's the youngest, and the fact that she ate first is crazy. In Korea, you can't eat until the elders eat. Ning Ning is the maknae, which means she's the youngest, and the fact that she ate first is crazy.
Now, these recent years, there has been a collective concern, and I would say the concern started to grow even bigger since, 4th gen, in the debuting of groups that have severely underage members. Put it like this. It's 2018, and you're watching the alienation of Produce 48. I think the case that made everyone go feral, at least at the time, was with Jang Won-young. Of course, she's très talented and super pretty. But she was also 14 years old in that time. Now, this has happened since 1st gen. Yeah, 1st gen, 1992 to 2002, with the mother of K-pop, Boa. She debuted the August 25th of 2000, when she was only 13 years old. And we also have, as I said, Boa, who debuts as a soloist at 13, and all Crystal from Effects, Taemin from SHINee, Sohyun from 4 Minute, Hyuna and Seohee from Wonder Girls, Jiyoung from Kiara, Jihyun from Is 9, Jisung from NCT Dream, Wonyoung, as said, from X IZ*ONE, were all 14 years old when they debuted. Just to clarify, I know Hyuna didn't stay in Wonder Girls and Wonyoung re-debuted in IVE at 17, etc., but they all debuted in those said groups at 14. IU debuted as a soloist at 15, Yuna debuted in ITZY at 16, Pomgyu debuted in TXT at 17, and those are just some. I am not going to go through every record of every idol who ever debuted, because that's a lot. Oh my god. Anyways, the dogs, who let the dogs out? Trainees. Trainees are people who are still being trained for something. In this case, it's for being a K-pop idol. Training periods go from 11 years to literally no training period. For example, Gyuri from Is 9, with no training period. Maybe you can count idol school as training, but no. Or Hyeju from X Luna and X Lusemble. one day as a trainee. Let's take Jihyo from Twice as another example. She debuted in 2015 with Twice when she was 18, but she had already been a trainee since she was 8 years old. She was in 3rd grade. So if we take the years as trainees until debut, we can see that they were infants while training. You know, little kids who should be going normally to school and playing with their friends. For example, Poa, again. She was 10 when she started training, or Yuna from ITZY, she was 12 when she started training. I think we can consider them as child stars, so at least until some extent. Yeah, it's good to have money since a young age, even though debuting doesn't give you certainty of getting paid. Felt very uncreative, thanks to the album sales. And I mean, I want to. That's a little bit of the reason of why I opened this channel, even though I do not monetize and I only have 34 subscribers, which, don't get me wrong, I'm really fortunate to have them, but I need 1,000 to stop monetizing. And for what I've seen, in contrary of what Social Blade might say, YouTube monetization isn't really good. But back to the point, still, it will ruin your mental health. I mean, I'm no one to talk since nobody knows me, but I remember deleting and making private lots of videos because the only comments present were hate comments. They still haunt me. It was pretty bad. And you're going to say, okay, and they're just people behind the screen. I am, was, and will be until I retire from this channel and the public eye, too. And that does not give the liberty of or right to another person come up here and tell me I'm cringe just because I'm acting like any other kid, just that with a YouTube channel. Not that active, and at least I'm not a Sephora kid. Just saying.
Turn down for what? Smoke, smoke. Smoke, smoke for what?
Why do they do it? Being completely honest is kind of weird since South Korea's birth rate is the lowest in the world, and it's like, where are they getting these kids from? The birth rate is 0.81 children per woman. I don't know how to explain that, being completely honest, but yeah, the birth rate is really low. Since some people don't want to have kids because of work and school pressure.
And I
because of extracurriculars, because they don't want other kids to suffer the same things they suffered, etc., etc. Another reason of why they are debuting young teens, because okay, maybe because the group has a contract. Yeah, whatever. And that contract lasts 7 years. Why 7 years? Why not 10? Well, the contracts used to last 10 years before, but they shortened them to 7 because in those 10 years, most groups lost relevance since every couple days or months, another group had already debuted. And having 7 years in the industry seems like a good period of time, you know. And by debuting younger people, it gives them more chance of resigning to debut in other groups, like ex-IZONE members Wonyoung, Yujin, Sakura, and Chaewon debuting in groups IVE and the Seraphim, Kwon Eun-bi, Hojuri, Choyena, and Lee Chae-young debuting as soloists, and Kang Hye-won, Kim Min-ju, and Hojuri debuting as actresses. You may recognize Yuri from Squid Game or whatever. And finally, of all 12 members,
Now it's been a long day. I was feeling today. You're salty? I'm sure.
Yabuki Nako and Honda Hitomi returning to Japan and promoting in groups HKT48 and AKB48.
BTW Honda redebuted last year in Say My Name. And I'm using this AI voice cause I'm too lazy to install the microphone and record this part, okay?
Which another thing I might add too is that you can see lots of J-pop idols apparently debuting at 11 or 12. Yeah, I don't know much about that. I just saw it somewhere and I had to say it, but I don't really know much about it. So I'm sorry if I'm spreading misinformation. Yeah. Now, why am I talking about this and what is the problem? The real question should be, why is that question even made up in your head? Look, let's talk about Korea, only the Korean public. As you may or may not know, the Korean or Asian, may I say, audience is really harsh on everyone. calling someone fat for weighing a little bit more than the standard, and normalizing unhealthy bodies, which I'm going to talk about too, promoting painful cosmetic surgery on anyone who does not fit the standards, inhumane contracts, extreme diets, work and school pressure, as I said, etc., etc. And imagine putting an adult through that. Wow, it must be harsh. Now imagine a kid that goes to school, that has homework to do, whose parents or guardians are the ones who must take care of them, kids who aren't fully developed, kids who regardlessly can't control their own lives. A kid going through all of that. People are praising fully legal idols because they are debuting on a fully legal age. I mean, not gonna lie, I do praise Kiss of Life because they are bringing the See You Next Tuesday back, because I really miss that concept, and it is morally, ethically, and legally incorrect to put minors to do those types of concepts. Am I right? Anyways, but at the same time, they're hating on Ailit's Yuna because she's too old when she's only 20 years old. When I first got into K-pop, I was like average baby stan, being the Lulu with idols, the double, some the triple my age. I mean, I still do it, but with actors and actresses. Just saying. But knowing they didn't know about my existence, I would never get a chance to meet them, and that they have the same age as my mom. Boa is literally the same age as my mom, for example. And hear me out, Damon Albarn is literally older than my dad. I have severe family mommy and daddy issues. But bro, they're now debuting kids younger than me. What? And I'm going to address this because people will be saying, oh, but if you can resist hate comments and critics, then why be in the public eye? Are you okay with your faculties? In the first place, people shouldn't send irrational hate to others just because they can, and just because in the first place they shouldn't be here. And I'm not going to get in things like the stir that one New Jeans fan meet made. My year is starting really well, thank you. But yeah, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope I didn't miss anything, because I tend to forget things that I want to talk about or add, and then I'm like, oh no. But yeah, if you liked it, I would really appreciate that you like this video and comment something, only if YouTube lets me turn on the comments. Okay. And if you think someone else that you know would like it, share it to them. And if you didn't, well, I'm sorry. You can send your feedback in the comments, but with all due respect to me and the people involved. Now, with nothing more to say, I hope you have a great start of year. I'll try to be more active, at least one video a month. Let's hope and pray I actually do. But anyways, have a great weekend, week, month, year, century, millennium, reincarnation, and until I post my next video. So yeah, bye. By the way, follow me on Letterboxd, cause yeah. Yeah, that's it. Bye.